the mile of hell. That's what we called it. We call it the mile of hell. When I called my friends up or I messaged them, I said, "Hey y'all, let's go do a test of heart day. Let's go have a test of heart today." We used to do these mental toughness challenges when we were training for Strongman, because Strongman, you got to have a couple screws loose to start with, but you also got to be among that group of guys that having the screws, guys and girls that having the screws loose. You got to also be mentally tough and kind of go a little bit farther than what they're going to go, be a little bit crazier than what they are, dig a little deeper, and fight through the pain a little bit more than what they will. And so one day I decided, let's go do the mile of hell, and I'll tell you what that is after this. The mile of hell was one of my little ideas that I had. We used to do these mental toughness workouts. Sometimes, a lot of times they would be squats, or I would do stones. I would do a set number of reps with a certain weight Atlas stone, and I would have to go until I get those reps, where I think one time it was like 250-pound stone. I had to get 25 reps, and I wanted to do it in a certain amount of time. I've done squats. I've done birthday squats. I never did my birthday squats the way I was supposed to. Birthday squats, you're supposed to do your body weight on the bar and your age for the reps, and that was always too easy for me. I always like to make it hard. So one year I did 250 pounds, and I had to do 50 reps. I'm not 200 pounds, so neither one of those were in alignment with my birthday squat. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna squat for my birthday. I'm gonna make it really, really freaking shitty. And so I put the 250 pounds on the bar. I put my weight belt on. I did it kind of light. I put my knee sleeves on, and I said, all right, I'm gonna get under this bar. As soon as I unrack the bar, I either pass out or I get 50 reps. There's no racking the weight, there's no stopping. I'm either gonna collapse or I'm gonna get 50 reps. And after fighting through it, I finally did it. I still don't know how I did it. I wanted to quit after like rep 15. When I got to like rep 25, I was like, there's no way, I'm only halfway done. But there's a little tactic I used to get through that. And I'll talk about that in another video. The mile of hell. We threw my tire in the truck. I have a one of those big tires you see guys flipping. I had a light one that I would work cardio with. It was 500 pounds. And it was 500 pounds. And then we took the yoke. If you haven't seen it, you don't know what a yoke is, I'll throw a video up here. This right here is a yoke. I threw the farmer's carries, the farmer's handles for farmer's carries in the truck, and these right here are farmer's carries. And I threw the sled. We're gonna do a backwards sled, and that is pretty easy. Just have a sled, you turn around backwards and you pull it. And then we drove to the track. We drove to the junior high school down the street, and I said, all right, we're gonna do a mile of hell. And I was like, what? And I was like, yep, we're gonna do let's do a mile of hell. Let's see how tough we are. We took the yoke out, we took all the equipment out, took it down to the track, and I was like, all right, so we're gonna start with the yoke. I don't completely remember. I think it was like 350 pounds total. And then I put 150 pounds per hand on the farmers. Okay. And then we put a couple 45s on the sled, and we had the 500-pound tire. I don't remember what we put on the sled because it was kind of irrelevant. So I said, all right, so we're gonna go, and we're gonna go one at a time. One person's gonna complete the mile. The next person's gonna complete the mile. We're not gonna go all at the same time. It's gonna be one of us. I think that was like 4 of us that day. I think 4 of us showed up.